Hello again, everybody. It's Kevin Donka with Donka Drums, and this is the this is the ninth out of actually 10 videos that I am doing for the Fox Valley Raiders Reunion Drumline 2022. This is called The Exercise. It was written by Jack Pratt, also known as John S. Pratt, very famous drummer. Wrote so many solos and was so influential in drum corps for so long. I'm just going to play it through at 108 beats a minute, which is a lot slower actually than most drum lines would play this, but we're going to play it at 108, so it's nice and easy. I'm going to play it through twice so that you can just play along and in future watchings of this video, so you don't have to sit through the explanation again. And then after I play it twice through, I will break down each section for you individually and let you know what's going on. For those who know this exercise, you're going to notice one change in the flamacue section. We took out the inverted flam taps and just changed them to paradiddles, simply because most of the drummers that we're getting together with haven't drummed in at least 25 years, and some of them for 40 years. So we just changed those to paradiddles, but it doesn't take away from the integrity of the exercise in any way. All right, so let's just play through this at 108 beats a minute. Just stay nice and relaxed, play it nice and slow, and I'll give some tips on how to play each of these sections as well when I go through the detailed explanation. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. Okay, for those of you who are watching this who are not with the Raiders, you'll notice that I'm playing everything very open, or what today they call slurred. The 6-stroke rolls are more like sextuplets. They're not exactly sextuplets, but they're nice and open. All the drags are open. That's the way we choose to play it. All right, here we go. One more time through. Stay nice and relaxed here. Don't power through these. Shouldn't talk. Okay, so let's break this down. The first section is just 5-stroke rolls basically and 6-stroke rolls. So we're doing a flam. Remember now, when you start this, don't lift your grace note for that first note. Just drop it. Now, the way this exercise was designed to be played is the old style that we used to play probably through 1976, where it's what's called a waterfall, where you lift both sticks instead of and that way it's nice and open and everybody is together. So that's the first 2 bars. That's it. No flam on the end. Then you do 6 6-stroke rolls in a row. 3, 4, 5, 6. And then you 3 and 4 and. And remember, again, in a waterfall roll. And then you play the whole thing over again, starting on the left hand. And again, nice and open, not... It's nice and open. All right, the next section is flamadiddles. Flamadiddle, flam, flamadiddle, flam, flamadiddle, flamadiddle, flam, tap, tap, tap. And this one stays up. That's called half post if you don't remember that. Then you do on the left. Okay, now, the key thing about this is, again, you don't lift those grace notes. You leave those down. You've already got it down. You just drop it. Okay, now the next section is flam accents and flam taps. 1, 2, ready, go. That's the bar right there. 2, ready, go. So that's the first bar. Then the next one is 2 flamacus and 2 counts of flam taps. Remember, flamacu is 4/16 notes. You flam the first one and you accent the second one. So that's that second bar of that 4th line. And the flam taps start mezzo piano and go all the way back up to forte. So medium soft up to loud. 2, ready, go. Okay, if you're having trouble playing the 2 flamacus in a row, as a cheat for now, until you can get it, take out the flam on the second flamacu. So you've got, and that way you'll be able to keep up and play with the rest of the exercise. But definitely work on that. Now, one of the things that can help you with flamacus is you've got 2/16 notes low, and then you've got an accent. So if you practice that, that'll help you. One of the things that can help you mentally, believe it or not, a lot of people go, that's hard to do, those 3 in a row. But if you just play all left-handed paradiddles, so instead of alternating, paradiddle, left onto the right, do them on the left. Paradiddle, 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 paradiddle. You're doing the same notes that you have to do for that, but it's easier for your brain to think, oh, it's just paradiddles. So you can practice that. Do that on the right hand too. And that way you'll get the muscle memory, and pretty soon you'll be able to play that. Now, it's important to be able to play those two, the flamacue into the flam taps, because in our street beat we have, right? Okay, so this line all together, here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. Flam accent, flam accent, flam tap, flam accent, flam accent, flam tap, flamacue, flamacue, flam tap, flam tap, flam tap, flam tap, flam. Okay, again, 1, 2, ready, go. Okay, the next section is the roll section. So we've got, I put down, just in case you want to know, 9-stroke, 13-stroke, 17-stroke. I don't care if you guys know how to play each of those individually, as far as them actually being a 9, a 13, a 17, whatever. Anyway, it's a quarter note roll, which is a 9-stroke roll, into a paradiddle. Then the same thing on the left. Then we go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then you repeat the first bar. Then 1, 2, 3 and 5. It's another one of those waterfall 5s. And then you play the whole thing off the left. So here's the whole roll section. 1, 2, ready, go. Roll paradiddle, roll paradiddle. 1, 2, 3 and 1 and 2 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's the roll section. Then we've got the singles section. So we've got right singles and left singles. This is why it's important to practice that singles warm-up that we just did off the left hand as well. So here we go. Think of it as this way. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. That's the pattern. Play that 3 times. Then, so 2 sets of sextuplets, then 2 fast triplets, and it ends on a quarter note on 4. Then you play the whole thing again off the left hand. Now there is supposed to be a visual, just like with the flamadiddle section, where you leave your stick up. Okay, I don't know if we'll do that or not. If you want to practice it that way, it's fine. The thing is, you can't really do it the second time through because you're going to do a 5-stroke roll into the next section. So I prefer not to do it. But let's play the single section. 1, 2, ready, go. Left, right, right, left, right, right, left, right, 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 left, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, left, right, left, 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 right, left. And then the last time through, you're going to do a right-handed 5-stroke roll. So that last bar, again. So now the next section is the flamacue section. So we're going to do, there are 2 ways to play flamacues. There are regular flamacues, and there are what we call running flamacues. And that is where that last flam is actually the beginning of another flamacue. So these, whereas in that last section we had running flamacues, now we're going to have the flamacues, the regular flamacues. So flamacue, flam, flamacue, flam, flamacue, flamacue, flam, flamacue, flam, flamacue. Then 2 paradiddles, 2 Swiss triplets into another flamacue. So let's just play those first 2 measures. 1, 2, ready, go. Flamacue, flam, flamacue, flam, flamacue, flamacue, flam, flamacue, flam, flamacue. 2, ready, go. Just a plain accent on that last one. 1, 2, ready. Let's add the 5-stroke roll as a pickup. 1, 2, ready, go. Two, ready, go. And again, go. Okay, then the next bar is 2 paradiddles. In the original exercise, there were 4 inverted flam taps. But those are very difficult for those who haven't played for a long time. So we're just making them paradiddles. Then, so if you don't remember Swiss triplets, it's a right flam, right tap, and a left. Okay, so Swiss triplets are really just rolls because you're doing this with the right hand and this with the left hand. And you're just going to overlap them for that flam. So don't make them harder than they have to be. So we do 2 Swiss triplets into a flamacue. Right? So let's do 2 paradiddles, a Swiss triplets, and a flamacue. 1, 2, ready, go. And you're going to end with a flam. 1, 2, ready, go. 2, ready, go. 2, last time, go. So let's do the flamacue, flam, flamacue, flam, flamacue. So let's do those 2 bars and add that last bar we just did. 1, 2, ready, go. And again, add the pickup for the 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. One last time. Ready, go. Now the last bar are 2 what we used to call patty fla-flas. They're actually pata fla-flas, but now those are pata fla-flas. 16th notes accenting the 1 and the and putting flams on the accents. So the thing about these pata fla-flas is we're not going to accent the last flam of the second one. So we're going to do 2 counts of flam taps after that. And again, those flam taps start soft and get louder. Again, 1, 2, ready, go. So let's play that whole section. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again. Okay, no flam on the end. Now, the last section, we're going to play what we always used to play back in the day, ratomacues. A lot of kids today don't even know that rudiment. It's just never played anymore, unfortunately. But we're going to play tap ratomacues. So a regular ratamacue starts with the rough. We're going to start with the tap, the way we always used to play them. But, again, we're going to open them up. Almost all the way to where they sound like sextuplets. So we've got 2 ratomacues, 2 tap ratomacues, followed by some drags. Okay? And then that's on the end. 1, 2, ready, go. Now, these are actual regular ratomacues, but since we always played tap ratomacues, we actually called these inverted ratomacues. So we're going to play the 2 tap ratomacues, the drags, into the 2 inverted ratomacues. And here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, ready, go. Now that last beat is the beginning of 2 double paradiddles, but they're at sextuplet speed. Okay? That's that second bar. Okay? Then the third bar is exactly the same. Well, in fact, the third and fourth bars are almost identical. The only difference is in the fourth bar, instead of playing 2 double paradiddles, we're going to play a sextuplet single and a tap, flam, flam. Okay? Actually, I tapped the first time. So here's the whole Radom McHugh section. 1, 2, ready, go. Okay, the last time through, I believe we're going to accent all the singles too. So this sounds much harder than it actually is. As soon as you start playing these things again, you're going to get the muscle memory back and love it. So I'm going to play it one more time all the way through now at 108. And here we go. Okay, there you go.